Hey everyone, how's it going? Happy, what day is it? Monday. So I'm back from vacation. Um, excuse me. Today plus $17. We are minus 68.57. And the goal is 300. I think I could do it. I can do it. Took two trades today. One of them was RLMD. RLMD today, it just looked like it was curling, and I entered along and ended up losing. Basically, as soon as I entered, big red candle, and I'm down like 20 bucks immediately, and it just started, it didn't bounce, and that's when I knew I should just close. It ended up curling back later in the day, but it would have knocked out, it went down like $1 a share first and before curling back up. So just mistimed it. It looked like it was going to be something it wasn't. And then LRHC was just a clean short. It hit my criteria, took the short, and basically played most of the move down, which was good. Getting used to holding these more. My goal is to get $50 a day, but obviously if that doesn't happen, that doesn't happen. So yeah, that was it for today. Um, just some other stuff related to this channel and what I'm going to be doing. So basically, just for reference, I formed a business around trading because I do individual trading, but it's like swing trading more so, and I'm kind of managing my own money basically. So I manage my own portfolio, mostly index funds and T-bonds, but there's some individual stock picks that I swing. A lot of the time, it's just dip buying strong companies. Um, and I've grown that portfolio with like my personal income and some gains, obviously, to about a little over 100,000. And when I opened my business trading account, I had I had made about 120% on my individual trading account, and I was like, I should probably form a business um, because there's the wash sale rule and all that, and that's when I funded my Cobra trading account. But shortly after, doing that, I didn't. I guess I lost my edge a bit, blew the account. And that's just, how it goes, and that's okay. It was money I could afford to lose. Um, but yeah, at this point though, doing this prop firm, I think this is a much better way to start the business because there's less upfront capital. But I want this to be more of like the growth of a business, and I want to document that as opposed to it just being like, hey, let's pass this trading challenge. So there's some other things with the business that I'm doing. One of them is I'm trying to form business crypto accounts so that I could gain exposure to cryptos and kind of talk about them, talk about my thesis behind them. So stay tuned for that, and then also like prediction markets and stuff. Um, I did a lot of sports betting as well at an individual level, and found some success there. And I'm trying to basically do the same from a business structure. Um, so yeah, fun stuff. And then also, I think one thing I forgot to mention. Let me think. I feel like it had something to do with crypto. Oh, no, it's just about trading. So I'm working on an algorithmic strategy. The good thing about doing this challenge is and journaling also is I have about 1,000 trades that I took over the course of a year that I could use as sample data for when I do my algorithmic trading strategy. So I'm using Data Bento to download the strategy for the days that I traded those specific stocks. And then I'm going to be running some mathematical equations and trying to kind of redefine the edge and have very strict rules so that a computer could trade it. Whether or not I go back to DAS and do that, I don't know. The biggest problem is going to be pre-market stops, so I need to find some way in order for those to be executed. I think DAS might be the way. There's a really, really talented individual. I think his name is Peter. It's either Peter. You know what? I'm gonna look it up because this guy's a goat at DAS, and I don't want to mess up his name. Peter Benchy, I think is how you say it, or Ben C. Um, if you guys haven't heard of him and are interested in DAS hotkeys, definitely check him out. He's a really good creator. On Substack, he posts a lot of information about how to use DAS hotkeys and whatnot, and how to configure your DAS. Highly worth it. I would honestly subscribe to his stuff because I learned a lot from him, and yeah, I think he's great. But whether or not I come back to DAS or try and do a different algorithmic strategy, I'm not entirely sure yet. It'll kind of come down to what I notice in the data. So that's kind of what's in store. Shorter video. I'm gonna keep trading manually so I could pass this challenge, but ultimately the goal is grow the business. So we'll invest time in an algorithmic strategy because I think that's the future. I'm gonna be looking into like AI and seeing if something could be developed there. Um, and then also cryptocurrency and prediction markets. So whatever happens first, right? Whatever grows the business the fastest first, I'll be covering on this channel. I'm a trader. I will trade anything. So yeah. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you want to stay tuned for the journey, and give this video a like if you like it. Comment anything you're curious about. Peace.